Hello, good morning. Today I am going to discuss Unit 8. In previous videos, we have been preparing around 40 to 41 videos, which is basically related to emergence of psychology. In UGC NET syllabus, it is a Unit 1. We are taking right now, jump into the Unit 8 because after this it is better to discuss social psychology, so it will help you to understand not only in cognitive psychology but also psychological disorder. You can correlate with disorders and therapy and developmental psychology with social psychology, because everything whatever we studied in basic cognitive psychology, we are going to apply this cognitive aspect into social psychology. So moreover, and social psychology is a very interesting topic, or you can say that unit, where you can in the initial stage, after studying emergence of psychology, it is better to understand some aspect of historical perspective, and also as a human being, how individual and group relations, and what are the applied part of the social psychology, and all this we are going to discuss. So before going to that, I am going to explain some of the basic concept of social psychology. Today video is related to like nature and introduction part of the social psychology. What is the basic meaning of social psychology? So as we know that social psychology is the study of the manner in which personality, attitudes, motivations and the behavior of the individual influence and are influenced by the social group. So it is very important to understand that there is a two components. One is the individual behavior and another one is the group behavior. So group behavior influence individual behavior and individual behavior influence group behavior. So is the study, social psychology is the study of manner in which personality, see very important here, the characteristic is personality. So we discuss concept called antisocial personality. So when we are talking about antisocial personality, we generally focus on the personality which social interactions where individuals getting antisocial nature. So when we are studying a personality in general, we have to look into that somewhere around personality related to social psychology only. So we see that criminal profiling or antisocial personality or social pathology or any related to personality issues, because personality shapes from the society. So personality is not beyond the society, because personality shapes in the society itself. So whenever the student studying any topic in psychology, so my advice is to study in social context. So please correlate these things into social context. That will help you to understand how it is going, because in the social psychology we are going to more into practical, are going to in our day-to-day examples. So in the same way, personality, we study the personality assessment and different tests in personality. So where somewhere around it is related to social psychology. Antisocial personality is a very important subject of social psychology and general as a personality whenever it is discussing characteristic of antisocial personality. And personality traits, because personality traits again motivated by somewhere around in social power or social motivations, or you can say psychological motivations. So that is what it's very important to understand personality. So the manner in which personality, and the second point comes here, attitudes. So attitudes is again the part of social psychology. So and also a general psychology. In attitudes we discuss three components: cognitive components, behavioral components, affective components. Cognitive components, the thought related things, and affective components is emotional related. A behavioral component is which is related to a behavioral aspect of the attitude. So attitude is a very focal point of social psychology. Generally we discuss about persuasion in related to how the compliance. It's a part of social influence, kind of social influence like conformity, compliance, and also obedience, somewhere around related to attitude formations, and also cognitive dissonance also there. So I'm not going to explain the details here. When we are going to further classes, we are going to explain more into a specific manner. Okay, the attitudes is very important because source of the attitude and the characteristic of attitude, attitude formation and attitude formations, reasons for the attitude formations. These are the generally discussions of social psychology. It's a very important component of social psychology. And then come to the motivations. As I already told you, without studying motivations, it is very difficult to understand social psychology. Generally, we have two kinds of different kinds of motivation, but generally physiological kind of motivations are there, and another one is the psychological motivations, which is basically social motivations based on the social power. Physiological motivations have, that drinking, eating, and sexual productivity or sexual activity. So these are comes under the digestion process. These are comes under the kind of ingestion behavior. So these are the physiological basis of motivation. And when it comes to and the behavior, when it comes to manifestation of all these cognitive thoughts, the behavior is a very important, and also behavior of the individual influence, behavior of the individuals influence the community or social group, and vice versa, social group influence the individuals. So this is the way we can understand the interrelated process. So we also called a concept called group dynamics. In group dynamics, we discuss about how group dynamics or cohesiveness of the group influence the individuals. So it is a relationship, social interactions between individuals and a group between group and individuals. So like that's what we are using the word here, social group. In social psychology, we will discuss different kinds of social group. So group is itself is a number of members, like primary group and secondary groups also we categorize, and how social group influence different kind of category of groups are available. So in social psychology, we study the group and also the stereotypes, in group and out group concept, and how in group and out group is interrelated, and also we study about the stereotype, prejudice. What we mean prejudice, what kind of how prejudice influence the decision making process, and also social categories. We also discuss the different social categories, how these social schemas and social categories somewhere are related to stereotype. This stereotype influence our concept formations and the social life. Basically these guides our behavior. So it is also called as a scripture. So social group to study, without social group it is very difficult to study social psychology. The same way, we also study about the perception, social perception, and like group group formations and social facilitation, and also attributions, different kind of attributions also we study, and impression formations, how impression formation influence our social behavior. So and also we study the social like aggression. Aggression is a part of our social behavior. Why aggression take place and what are the reasons for aggressions, and also last but not least, social prosocial behavior. So prosocial behavior is also very important, like it's also called as altruism. And apart from that, we will also discuss some aspect of the applied part of the psychology, like where we can apply the application of the social psychology, because social psychology is a scientific study. These principles can apply in law, environment, and also education and health. So these are the 4-5 identified areas where social psychology can apply. The principles can be applied. So we can categorize here in the sense like introductory. So in the upcoming classes, we are going to understand characteristic of psychology, objectives of psychology, and also some of the important research and approaches which have been taken place. We are also going to discuss in upcoming videos. So for today, classes, I want you to give one quote which is focus on most of the social psychology, like it transfers and focus on the social psychology. That was my objective. So I would like to request you to please stay tuned my previous videos and playlist, where you can have relative idea about my videos. So and also don't forget to share and subscribe. And also, if you find that this video is useful, please like and share your WhatsApp group and whoever your friends, so that it can be a more helpful, because in our upcoming videos we are going to complete the whole syllabus. So if you are stay tuned with our channel, it will be more helpful for you. And we are also going to start WhatsApp coaching for those who are vulnerable students, those who are not offered vulnerable in the sense economically vulnerable, those who are not offered high level of expensive coaching. So we will give you the proper previous year paper discussions, and also giving more focus onto the current trend after the syllabus has been changed. We are more focusing on to the emergence of psychology, like unit 1 and unit 10. So please follow my videos and watch and share and subscribe once again, and please don't forget the press the bell icon, so that our all regular videos will reach you on time basis. Thank you so much.